Hi, my name is Amar. In this video, I will discuss how to pick image from camera or gallery by using the image picker plugin and by using GetX. Here I have created the project by using the GetCLI tool. After creating the project in the pubspec.yaml file, I have taken this image picker plugin, image cropper plugin and Flutter image compress plugin. Okay. In this particular video, I will discuss only how to pick the image from camera and gallery. Okay. In the upcoming videos, I will discuss how to crop the image by using the image cropper plugin and how to compress the image by using the Flutter image compress plugin. Okay. Now, after using this image picker plugin, we need to do some configurations. What configurations we need to do? In case of Android, we need to add this and this key to the info.plist file. Okay, if I go to the project, if I expand iOS runner, then here you can see info.plist file is there. In this file you need to add those keys. Okay, and for Android, if the API version is less than 29, then no configuration is needed. But if the API version is greater than 29, then in the manifest file, if I expand this Android app src main manifest file, then in this manifest file, here you need to add this line, Android request legacy external storage equals to true. Okay. Now, after making all these configurations, I will write the code to pick the image from camera or gallery. Okay. And to do that, in the home controller, here I will create a variable named as selected image path, which will contain the path of the selected image. Okay. And here I will create one more variable, selected image size, which will contain the size of the selected image, and both these variables has been declared as reactive by using .obs. Okay. Now here I will create a function get image. This image get image function will take a parameter as image source. This image source class is available in the image picker plugin. Okay, let me make it as async, and inside this function I will write the code to pick the image. Okay, and to do that, here I am creating a variable named as picked file equals to await. After that, I will create the object of image picker class, and this image picker class contains a method which is called as get image, which will take the source. What source? Image source. Okay, so whatever image selected by the user, that will be stored in picked file variable. Now here I will check if picked file is not equals to null. This means if the user has selected the image, then what will happen? And if the user don't select the image, then what will happen? Now if the user don't select the image, at that time I will simply display a snack bar by using get dot snack bar. In the title I will pass error. In message I will pass no image selected. Okay. Now snack bar position will be snack position dot bottom. Background color I will pass as colors dot red, and colors text I will pass as colors dot white. So this snack bar will be displayed whenever the user don't select any image, right? But if the user selects the image, at that time what I will do, I will store the path of the selected image in this variable, selected image path equals to selected image path dot value equals to picked file dot path. Okay, and the size of the selected image I will store inside the variable selected image size. Okay, selected image size dot value equals to file selected image path dot value. Okay, and after that, let me wrap it inside parenthesis. Here, to find the length, it contains a function which is called as length sync, which gives the image size in byte. I will divide it by 1024 to get the image in KB, and again I will divide it by 1024 to get the image size in MB. Okay, now I will convert this entire thing in string by calling the toString method, or instead of toString, what I can do, I can call toString as fixed, and here I will pass 2. This means I will get the value up to 2 decimal places. Okay, and after that, here I will concatenate it with the value .mb, because we are getting the image size in MB, right? That's it. Now let me go to the home view part. In this home view part, you can see here I have taken the padding widget in the body of the scaffold, and from the top I have given a padding of 16. In the child I have taken a single child scroll view, and as a child I have taken a column widget, and in the children I have taken two raised buttons. Okay, one is camera and another is gallery, right? Now if I show you the output, this output, let me show you the output. Yes, now you can see the output here. Two buttons are displayed, camera and gallery, right? Now whenever the user clicks on camera, at that time we will be able to select the image from camera, and whenever the user clicks on gallery, then the user will be able to select the image from gallery. And to do that, here in the camera button, here I will write controller dot get image, and here I will pass the image source as camera, right? And similarly, whenever the user clicks on gallery, at that time, sorry, it is for gallery, so here I will pass gallery, and here I will pass camera, right? Now the selected image I want to display, and to display the selected image here in this children property of the column widget, here what I will do, here I will display the image, and to display the image here I will write the code. Okay, here what I will do, here I will use OBX widget. Let me put a comma here. Now here I will check controller dot selected image path dot value equals to blank. If it is blank, at that time what will happen? At that time I will display a text widget. Okay, text, and in the text I will write select image from camera gallery, and I will give a style, text style, font size 20. Okay, but if the user selects the image, at that time the value of selected image path will not be blank, it will contain the image. And to display the image, here I will write image dot, am I making any mistake here, selected image OBX text. Okay, here I will write colon image dot file, and after that here I will write file, and I will pass the path of the selected image, that is controller dot selected image path dot value. Okay, let me format the code. So initially the value of the selected image path is blank, so we will be able to see this text widget having the text as select image from camera and gallery. But if the user selects the image, at that time obviously this image will be displayed. Let me run this up to this, and let me show you the output. Then you can see select image from camera gallery, this text widget is displayed. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to display the image size as well, and to do that, here what I will do, I will simply use a sized box having the height as 10, and after this sized box I will use again the OBX widget. Okay, put a comma here, and inside this OBX widget here I will display the size of the image, right? So here I will write text controller dot selected image size dot value equals to blank, then nothing will be displayed. But if it is not blank, then I want to display the image size, so I will simply copy this and paste it here, right? And after that here I will write style, text style, let me give the font size as 20. Okay, now let me save this. After that, let me show you the output. Okay, now once I click on camera, at that time you will be able to see the camera is opened. Now let me click the picture. Let me click OK, and you can see the selected image with the size is displayed. The size of the image is 5.79 MB. Let me do a hard refresh once again. Now let me show you the output. Now let me again click on camera. Let me click a picture. Let me click OK, and you can see the image size is 5.93 MB. Now let me select the image from gallery. Let me select this picture, and you can see the size is 5.13 MB. Okay. Now suppose the user clicks on camera or gallery but did not select the image. At that time the snack bar should be displayed. Let me show you. Let me show you the output. Now suppose the user clicks on camera, and after that without selecting the image we are coming back to our app. At that time you can see this snack bar is displayed. This is how we can display the image from camera or gallery by using the image picker plugin. Okay, and if the user does not select the image, at that time that snack bar will be displayed. I hope you have liked my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching.